the computer. So hello, and I want to thank and welcome all of our Facebook followers. And today I wanted to just share with you a little bit about what we have to look forward to in 2020. So welcome, Kim.
Thank you.
And go
So
ahead and
excited to
say
be
your
here.
name because I know I'm going to mess it up. It's like Shryock. I mess that. Everybody
Right.
messes that up. So it's Kim Iffert.
Right.
Correct. Yay. So Kim's part of our web team. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Kim. So we're going to be putting out some short information session webinars as well as our Dogs and Storks and Dogs and Toddler webinar. So we really want to increase the activity with the Family Paws Education Facebook group, Instagram group. So if you're not following us on Instagram, you might want to, and that's Family Paws Official. So I'll be leaving some information down below for that. And then I wanted to share with you a little bit about our website and some of the other things that you can take advantage of. We have over 200 licensed educators, so that's dog professionals, Kim's one of them, dog professionals who have chosen to specialize in dog and baby toddler dynamics. And this can be something really, really challenging, but it also is something we tend to really enjoy. But I want to share some of the materials and information so that you, those of you who have young ones, you can get information and support and help right away, which is really one of our main goals, isn't it, Kim? A Family Paws is to be
Absolutely.
there when our families need it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And it through webinars, through our YouTube, through our Family Paws website, we hope to be able to do that. So I just want to quickly look at our YouTube channel. So if you have not visited this before, just go to YouTube and search for Family Paws, and you will find all of our playlists. We have a lot of playlists and information. So one of them is going to be about dog and baby. So a playlist has a bunch of different videos in it. Okay, this one has quite a few. All right, so those are all available for you to check out. And there's me, and that's doing a quick webinar. And all these are packed with tips and information. That was from a while ago. This playlist right here is more for families with toddlers. And so this playlist is really, really popular. It goes into all sorts of things, tips and tricks and things to do. So I encourage you to check this out. If you have been following us for quite some time, you may not know about this, and it's really important to me that you have access to all of our information. So that can be a fun thing to check out in the new year.
Yeah, lots of great little videos so
Yeah.
you can kind of see different behaviors and how they might affect your family and your children as well, which is nice.
Oh, good points. And really, you can spend all day there. So it's our goal. And if you have a topic or subject we don't cover there and that you would like, just let us know. You're welcome to contact us and Facebook message us or whatever. It's really, we want to provide you with the resources and information that are going to make life easier. We're all about doing that and creating materials that are going to best support you. So that brings us to our website. We're always updating the website. One of my favorite pages of our website, though, is our resources page. And here, I know, Kim, you use a lot of these handouts, and many people do, right? They're some of our favorites.
Very easy to follow, quick, cute little graphics, but helps make things much easier to understand.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. So all of these, the best part, they're free. They're available for you to print out. You can use however you choose, however you want. They're all PDFs, so they're really great poster size. We would love to see these in hospitals, pediatrician offices, anywhere that parents and families, and where is there then our parents and families. But these are great information, informative handouts that are meant to look really, really nice. This one I'm really proud of and excited about. I know it's going to show up, isn't it? Yep, here it is. Is our new milestone handout, which talks about different milestones that babies go through and how that might impact the family dog and gives you some ideas there. So do check that out. Another thing, and I love this. We offer, well, there's some other websites on here too, but we offer a dog and baby support line, which is there for anybody at any time. So we know that you're following us on Facebook, but sometimes you might have a question. You may not want to put it out there publicly, which I totally respect and admire, and encourage you to reach out to us privately anytime. The support line is, often we'll get a call and someone's just a little concerned about something, or they have an emergency, or they're just feeling stressed and they need someone to talk to about their dog and baby or dog and toddler interaction. Unfortunately, we do get a lot of calls where something has happened, and that can be really emotional. We want you to have support when you need it. Okay, so we don't want you to wait until something's really concerning you over the top. We want you to reach out to us. Our support line is always you're always going to get a call back from one of our educators. So it's always going to be someone who is, a licensed educator and has gone through the Family Paws materials and training. And then they may suggest that you contact one of their local, a professional in your area. We have over 200 licensed educators. All of them are dog professionals who have chosen to specialize in dog and baby toddler dynamics. And they have gone through our program. They're active with the organization. And so if you are in an area close to them, we will most likely refer you to them. If not, then we'll do what we can to either, if it's appropriate, provide you with a virtual consultation opportunity, or we will refer you to another professional with like-minded expertise and philosophy. So anything else you want to add there, Kim?
Yeah, so I think it's so important to make sure that you're finding the right resources. With dog training being an unregulated industry, and a lot of people really don't understand the dynamics of the dog and baby. That milestones PDF that you have is so informative, just to kind of raise awareness as to the different ways that general baby interactions can affect our animals, and reaching out to somebody who really knows how to work with that, and what your dog is going through, and how to work in a positive way to make it fun and easy for the family members, or as easy as it can be with having little kids in the house, and dogs in the house, which those two things alone are very challenging.
It's so true. It's so true. And we're not saying that other dog professionals who aren't Family Paws educators are doing a bad job. We're suggesting that this is an area that really does need a little extra specialties and an extra level of knowledge. And it really is for people who are choosing to do that. Not all of us are comfortable in homes with all different age groups of children. So that's the thing. So just like you go to a GP for something, you're going to go to your dermatologist for something. It's kind of the same thing. And it's a specialty. And so that's what we really are looking for. And we're really proud of our educators. So on this support page, there's all sorts of information. This is the most frequently needed video. We're going to be updating it this year, but it still has super, super, super information, because most people run into conflicts and situations and get most concerned once baby starts crawling. And that makes so much sense. And this video right here, we put it here because we really encourage people to watch it right away. And a lot of times that answers a lot of questions and better guides us for how we can help and triage kind of the situation going on. We talked a little bit about finding an educator. So we do have an educator locator, and we just updated this to be a little bit easier to use. I'm finding it a little easier. I don't know, Kim, if you've had a chance, but I think it's a little easier than it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're always looking to make that better. So you find your state and you find the abbreviation, and then you put that in here, and then you get a list of people. And it really can, if someone is not in your area, then like I said, that's a good time to contact us, because we want to make sure that you're working with someone who's using positive reinforcement and using force-free methods, and is going to be dog and baby friendly. And, again, like Kim said, it's not a regulated field. We get very protective of our families, and it's so important to us that we do everything we can to help set you up for success. So we encourage you to reach out. Some of the really cool stuff, I'm really excited about this. If for families, whether it's grandparents, aunts and uncles, anybody who has a dog would really benefit from our programs. We offer 2 programs, and these are our licensed programs. We have Dogs and Storks and Dogs and Toddlers. Dogs and Storks is ideal for any family that is adopting or expecting a baby or is even thinking about having a baby. It's never too early to prepare, and it's never too late to put in management and practices to make things safe. So whatever end of the spectrum, we're going to meet you where you are. It's so important, though, that you reach out. There's no judgment. So many people come to us and say, I didn't, I should have. No. It's all good. You are where you are, and we're here to support you from that point moving forward. There's always room for progress, and there's always room for continued learning, and that's what we embrace and support. So no matter what stage you're in, we welcome you. And these 2 programs, we want people to be thinking, yes, you're going to prepare with your dog for life with baby, but it's so critical to continue preparing with your dog for life with toddlers. Right. Most people don't think about that, Kim. They don't think about it. They breeze through the baby time and this one. So this one is
forget that play dates are coming and doors are going to be opening and closing when you don't necessarily realize it, and kids are coming and going when you don't want to, and some of them are running around with pretzels and crackers in their hands. And
it's a time to do what I call a management makeover, which is going to be one of our short webinar freebies coming up, is management makeover. So there's a lot of different things, but the good thing is your local educator may be offering these as a group presentation, but we're also going to offer them as well for those who can't find a local educator. We're going to offer it online as well several times a year. So we do have, and you can see, here are some of the offerings that we have. We offer a grandparent webinar, usually around the holidays, but we might change that, mix it up a little bit. We do have a recording of that. But you see Dogs and Storks here. If you click on that, you'll see the dates that that's offered. And we're real excited to be offering that. And even if you do have a local educator, this will put you ahead of the game. You'll be so much more prepared if you have listened to one of these webinars. And we're a big believer that it really takes repetition. Some of these concepts, even though they may seem like, oh, darn it, I felt that, I thought that, I knew that, but implementing it and practicing and applying it is a totally different thing, especially when you're running around with kids. You're just getting the hang of parenting, and then you add parenting with pets. It's kind of a whole different world, you know?
Right. And I found too that taking the course, the educator's course, more than one time, every time I hear something a little bit different, and I can kind of take a different tactic or, look at it from a different perspective. So sometimes something may not be relevant to me, but in a month or a year or, even just a few weeks later, it may be more relevant to something going on in my lifetime at that point.
It's so true. It's so true, which is one of the reasons I'm so excited that we have a really nice rotation of a web team that are going to be presenting the material. And that will be growing over time. But right now, it's so exciting to have other people presenting the material because we all do it just a little different. And I love that because we all have different life experience, and what every individual educator brings to the table is just, unique and special. So we can look forward to this. So I encourage you to check out these. We're going to be posting. Now, these are paid for. There's a fee for those because they're going to include handouts, and they're a little more involved. But then we're going to do some short sessions, some short webinars, or information. I don't even know what we're going to call them yet. Just, nuggets. I don't know. It's just some information. I'm trying to think what else we wanted to go through on the website. Oh, if you're interested in knowing some of the history of Family Paws, it's kind of interesting to learn. And there's information here. And so we encourage people just to nose around, you know. I know that you've been on Facebook and we do a tremendous amount of posting there, but I really, really, really invite you to visit familypaws.com to find out all that we're offering, because we are constantly changing it. And yes, I will post it on the Facebook page, but I want you to stay familiar with all the resources, those freebies and the handouts, the webinars. There's lots of recordings, the YouTube. And please let us know if there's anything you want to see, because my kids are grown up mostly at this point, and I do forget some of the things. It's always great to go back. But what's relevant for you at this time as you go through parenting with a toddler and a dog in the house, or dogs, we want to hear what you need most, and get that information to us. So even though we've both been there, right, Kim?
Right.
It's been a little while. My youngest is now 10, and so she still keeps me on my toes. But it's one of those things that, you know, when you're in it during the toddlerhood and baby time, you know, it's easy to forget, you know, everything. So we want to hear your ideas, your suggestions, and we will do our best to meet that. Anything else you wanted to add, Kim?
No, I was just going to say, you know, coming from that perspective of we've both been there.
Yeah.
I know that there's so many times now where I look back and go, wow, I was so fortunate. You know, I had such a great dog, and you know, and I was, and you know, I continue to be very fortunate. But now that your youngest is 10, my youngest is 21, so I need to start looking at it from that, you know, potentially that grandparent perspective at some point. So, you know, relearning again is so important, because, you know, as we said, it's, you know, it's different every time. So
Yes.
pick up all kinds of nuggets and bits of information, even if you don't have children, if you have neighbors with children, or if you have, you know, if you babysit, it's so important to have a few basic skills and some knowledge under your belt. So yeah, anyone really that has a dog, I think should gain some of this knowledge.
Yeah, so we're really encouraging people to become dog aware, and increasing, we think, it's really my belief that everybody has a base level of what dogs are about, how they communicate. And our goal is to kind of help to strengthen and build the skills that you already have with you. Whether you grew up with dogs, or you love dogs, or you watch the dog show, or whatever it is, you have some knowledge and some understanding of some basic body language and skills. And our goal is to invite you to the dog aware community and join us in continuing to learn and grow and strengthen your observation skills, so you can really understand and see what a dog is trying to communicate, whether it's stress, anxiety, joy, happiness, comfort, relaxation, like whatever they're going through. You'll be able to see it and observe it and know what you're looking at a lot better, because I don't know, I keep learning more and more with all our dogs. And as our dogs age, and as my cats age and my kids age, the dogs are going through different things, you know, and, you know, we all continue to change and evolve. So it's important for us all to remember in our community that dogs, they're no different. They're going to change and evolve too. So
just walking, you know, you think about those times that you're just walking down the street and your neighbor's walking with their dog, and you know, getting a look at that dog and like, should I walk up and say hi? Should I, you know, should I just keep going today? I think that's so important. So making sure they're comfortable too.
And you can look forward to tips and topics on those very things and coming up for our 2020. So we want to wish everybody a happy new year. And we are so thankful that you are following us. And we look forward to bringing you all sorts of great information this year. And please share, and please let other people know about Family Paws. And we then also be in touch with us to let us know what you like, what you want more of, or give us a call on the support line if you need any kind of support. So thank you for following us, and until next time.